No, the 405, it's going to stink, and there are days where it's better or worse, but I think the professors are pretty understanding. I had one nightmare of a class. It was the first day of class, and the professor said, there's a whole waiting list. And he said if anybody was even a minute late, they were out of the class. Their spot was given to someone on the waiting list. And that day, the 405 freeway was shut down, and it took me 3.5 hours to get to class from Santa Fe Springs, like a 35-mile commute. And so I was an hour and a half late to class. But, he was understanding and didn't give away my spot and still let me in. I mean, it's part of life in LA.
And you could always take Slauson or other streets that parallel the 405. Or Anderson's very forward-thinking when it comes to coming up with different ways of learning. Professor Edwards' global economy class was telecast. So if there was a bad traffic accident or you had a work engagement to go to, you could actually log on and watch the lecture at a time that's convenient for you. Or you could choose to go to class. It was the flexibility of you being allowed to have the education you wanted to have.
Yeah, but definitely by the end of 3 years, you will master the LA freeway system. I mean, I've been on 405, 110, 710, 5. I know all the routes, south of campus to get there, you can look on the internet or listen to the radio, but I think, by year 3, I was pretty much, give myself a little bit of cushion and just sit there and listen to sports radio.
Or National Public Radio. I actually learned how the name of the freeways came about. So the 405, for instance, you always know it's a branch off of the main freeway, which is the 5. And the 105, again, is a branch off of the 5 freeway. So you can learn a lot in your car as well.
Or you can learn Spanish in your car or learn Chinese in your car series like I did and try to learn a new language while you're driving.